Hi, Peter Charles here, Hooked for Life Fly Fishing. And today I'm going to talk about something that I've been holding off for quite some time. I've been a casting instructor, and I didn't want to get into this type of video while I was still very active as a casting instructor, because it would sound like an advertising. I don't want this to be a commercial. I'm dealing with the idea that people should get casting lessons if they want to improve their casting. I'm winding down my casting business now, so I thought, you know what, let's raise the subject. It's a good time. What I've seen over the years when I've been out teaching, it's been a very, very common theme. People are reluctant to spend any kind of money on getting casting instruction, and if they do get help, it's usually from one of their buddies, which usually means they end up learning their buddies' bad habits. And then when they finally do get instruction, then there's a lot of work to try to undo all those bad habits. So it's not a question of, I can cast well enough to fish, what do I need instruction for? Because really we can all improve, every one of us. And instruction always helps us to improve. A qualified instructor can spot things in your casting that nobody else is going to see. And it will help you immensely to get rid of a lot of these problems. Specifically, people work way too hard when they cast. They use way too much effort. They don't get the distance that they need, for the amount of effort they put in. And when they're presented with difficult conditions, wind or whatever, things fall apart quickly. So even if you can cast 60 or 70 feet with some reliability, you can drastically reduce your workload with some well-placed lessons. But the other thing I want to raise, and I'm also in the tackle industry, so sounds like I'm talking against it, but I'm not, is that people run out and buy new tackle to solve casting problems. Very common. You read online, this line's no good, so I'm going to go out and get another line, or I really don't like this rod, I'm going to get another rod. And the reality is what they need is casting lessons, because they don't cast very well. And I've seen some of these people actually on the water, and I'm going, oh my, and they're blaming, and then I talk to them and they're saying the rod's no good, or the line's no good, or the match is no good, or whatever. And there's nothing wrong. The rod's fine, the line's fine, the match is fine. They need casting lessons. You can't solve bad casting by buying more tackle. That's the bottom line. You really have to get out there and get some lessons to improve. So if you want to become a more effective fly caster, whether it's overhead or spey, doesn't matter. You want to do better, you want your double haul to go farther, you want your single spey to be cleaner, you want to be able to handle wind better, whatever the situation is, you can get lessons to take care of that. And a qualified instructor will help you solve a lot of the problems and improve the efficiency. And what you gain is you have a much better day on the water. You're less tired, you're less worn out, you don't have achy shoulders. You can keep going and going and going and not run out of gas. You can handle it when the wind starts blowing and howling, and you can cast off your opposite side. I'm right-handed, I can cast left-handed no trouble. I mean, imagine how easy that gets when you can cast with your left side and not just your right. There's lots of things that you can develop that we can always get better. I mean, I keep running across people who say, it's not important, as long as you can get the line out there, that's okay. Well, maybe that's okay for some people, but I think a lot of us would like to do better than just get the line out there. If you can cast farther, you can cast cleaner, cast more effectively, you're going to catch more fish. As simple as that. You're going to be able to get the fly to where it needs to go. And if you're not a good caster, you won't be able to do that. In fact, a lot of bad casters will simply whip up the pool and scare all the fish. So, being able to cast well results in a better day on the water. So, if you're finding that your casting isn't what you would like it to be, instead of buying out a new line or buying a new rod, how about you, contact your local certified casting instructor and get some lessons. Cheers.